I recently completed the 3 courses with Eagles Way Healing. It's been a fantastic experience. Really surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. Before I started, I, you know, kind of was trying to work out how I get my head around how this works. Um, a bit of background with me, my naturopath, through dealing with some physical health issues, referred me to Eagles Way Healing for a session. And I went through quite a few sessions with Eagles Way, which dramatically changed my life. And I thought this stuff is absolutely amazing. Never for a second did I think that I would have the ability to do it myself. Um, and it was only through conversations that down the track that led to the suggestion that I learn this myself. Um, I was under the assumption that it was something that someone just had the ability to do, and it's not something that can be transferred to others, but I was very wrong there. So I came into this, I have no background in any form of healing. So I was very green coming into this. I'm not new to the area as far as basic knowledge goes. I have family members that have abilities in different areas, so it is a part of my life to an extent. Um, but the method used by Eagles Way Healing is just, as I saw through my own experience, as a patient, or a client, however you want to say it. Um, the effects, the process was very quick, and the effects were very instant and very dramatic. Um, so when I had the opportunity to learn this myself, I jumped at the chance. Um, the Personally for myself, I found the first course to be the hardest, and not saying that it was hard. It was just getting my head around the concept and accepting it. And once I'd done that, the second and the third course just flowed. They were extensions of the first one. The process throughout, no matter what you're doing, it's the same process. So once you grasp and kind of get out of your own head in the first course, and just accept it for what it is, and me being a recipient of this in the past, that came a lot easier because being a recipient, I know its power. Um, so I stopped questioning it and accepted that what I've learned I can do. And through a few sessions with practice clients and whatnot, I saw how easy that has become for me, and how I can deliver that really well quite quickly. Obviously, the more practice, the more it flows and the better it gets. Um, but I've found it's coming on quite quickly. It really is quite simple. And it's hard to get your head around the point that something simple and fast can be so effective. Um, but it is. I'd highly recommend this course to anyone that has an interest in not just bettering their own life, but bettering others' lives. Um, People, if you've been through experiences yourself, I think everyone has in this day and age, where you've been through an experience that you wouldn't wish anyone else to live through. Whether it's physical pain, anything that's disrupted your life, any kind of anything at all, and you felt that, and you go, well, I don't want to experience that again, and I wouldn't want other people to experience that. Um, this healing method uh, can help you achieve that. Personally, I've found when the healing energy was infused into me by Eagles Way, I have been in a much higher state of presence, not sitting here doing these sessions with people, but in all aspects of my life, in my day-to-day life and everything I do. I am so much more in a state of presence, and the more I practice, I'm actually able to call it snap in to presence a lot quicker and a lot easier, because my whole state, no matter what I'm doing, is in a higher state of presence than before. Um, when I first started, the very beginning of these courses, um, it took a lot more effort, and it's quickly, that effort has quickly diminished, where it's coming a lot more naturally and flowing, and and that state of presence is just being amplified and amplified more and more, um, through these healing sessions that I'm performing on people. I'm finding that doing those is further amplifying my state of presence. So not only am I healing others, but in the process, I'm uplifting myself into a better state, and a better state of being in my life as a whole. So it's not just beneficial to the other people I'm working with, but it's benefiting my life drastically as well, which is definitely a win-win. Since completing the 3 courses, the clients I have worked with have been people I've known personally. So I've had the capacity to get very in-depth feedback, as part of my learning curve. Um, the results have been instant for everyone I've worked with. Um, they've had dramatic shifts that have changed significant things in their life. I myself, although I've seen it with myself, that was being from an experienced healer, Eagle's Way. Um, Being a beginner, I was a little blown away that I could achieve the same. The the power of this healing method is phenomenal. It's instant, it is intense, and I strongly recommend this to anyone that is interested in working with healing. I've personally, through my healing journey as a patient with health issues, I have been I've experienced so many different healing modalities from many different cultures, um, and spiritual healing modalities, and everything I could possibly find on a journey to find an answer and heal myself. And everything tends to have a slight effect and take time, and you never really find anything that is really powerful. This healing method, as I've experienced myself and other people have experienced from me delivering this to them with so many varied issues and things they want to address, all has the same effect. It's a very powerful effect, and it's a very instant effect, and has been life-changing for every person I've worked with, and life-changing for me as a recipient. I cannot recommend this enough. It is, if you're interested in learning anything at all, I would recommend learning this, because it will blow your mind. I would not waste any time. I went through the courses quite quickly. I picked them up quite quickly. It's not rocket science. I truly believe, after going through these courses, that anyone that wants to learn this, anyone that has the intention to learn this and utilize this tool, can learn this very easily. It's just, I can't express how mind-blowing it is. It changed my life as a recipient. It's changed my life again as a healer. It's just taken it to the next level. And it's changing the lives of the people I work with, family, friends, and as I expand on this, strangers and anyone that it wants help and is willing to invest in bettering themselves and their quality of life and their being. It's just mind blowing. Six. If you could give 6 stars, I would give 6. Give it a go.